Here's how you can start an AI-assisted agency where AI does 90% of the work at 80% gross profit margins in the next 30 days. And what does that mean? It means that there's no more learning a skill or needing case studies to start. So all you do is copy and paste pre-built AI offers and workflows and sell them for $3,000 to $10,000 per month for clients. So just as a general gist, what we're going to show you is what to sell, who to sell it to, how much to charge, and how to deliver great results to clients with pre-trained AI systems. And this is all without needing to have any technical experience whatsoever. Spend hundreds of hours getting good at fulfillment because the fulfillment is automated with AI, have any sales experience at all, or have case studies or previous client results to get started. So basically, here's what you're doing. You're making a productized service that has defined recurring deliverables and uses AI to do 90% of the work at 80% gross profit margin. So in this presentation, what I'm going to walk you through is who I am and why you should listen to me, the $1.8 trillion AI gold rush and why you have about 8 to 12 months to get a true competitive advantage, how an AI-assisted agency works and exactly what you sell, how we help you automate the client fulfillment, expected results, our offer and the investment, our guarantee, case studies from other clients, and how you can get started. So this opportunity is a paid program for professionals or aspiring business owners or current business owners who are starting to see themselves struggle with getting new clients and know that they need to pivot to AI. So up to this point, you've probably been confused on exactly how to capitalize on the AI wave. So this presentation is going to detail the most efficient way of doing so. So first of all, who am I? Why should you listen to me? My name is Daniel Fazio. I'm the co-founder of Client Ascension and ListKid. My partners and I built a 7-figure agency, then took the capital and turned it into an 8-figure software company and coaching company. We've done over $25 million in cash collected, recently got valued at $48.6 million, have invested over $1 million of our own cash into AI systems. Here's just some screenshots of some payment processors to show you we've actually made that amount of money. If you include PayPal, other processors, total cash collected, it's just somewhere around $25 million. We've had over 20,000 clients and customers who have worked with us, and I've intimately worked with one-on-one with about 1,200 of them. So we have an active community of hundreds of 6- and 7-figure earners. So I know exactly what's working right now and what goes into building a successful agency. I also made the famous Cold Email Wizard account and made one of the most popular courses of all time called Cold Email Mastery. And here's my YouTube if you want to see that as well. So let's talk about the $1.8 trillion AI gold rush and why you only have about 8 to 12 months to get a competitive advantage here. So right now, as you're reading this, entrepreneurs are in fact making a disgusting amount of life-changing money from the AI boom. But like every industry and offer ever, the market will sophisticate and it will get about 10 times harder to start. It'll happen very fast. So the global AI market is going to be 1.8 trillion in 2030. So that means $1.8 trillion will be spent on this. That's literally what that means. So just capturing 0.001% of this market in 2025 is $2 million. In 5 years, 0.001% will be $15.6 million. So one of Warren Buffett's famous quotes is, "It doesn't matter how hard you row, it matters which boat you're in." So what I'm saying is that you could catastrophically screw dozens of things up and still end up making multiple millions of dollars if you simply get in this specific boat right now. So here's the opportunity. Only 1% of business owners consider themselves AI mature, meaning 99% of people don't know how to use it effectively to drive business results at all. So getting sales, conversions, marketing material, traffic engagement, this creates a massive service gap that you can exploit. Solo AI consultants are operating at 70 to 85% profit margins with hourly rates between like $100 and $500. These are people who don't have technical AI backgrounds. It's just people who are proficient in it in any capacity. Companies implementing AI are seeing an average of 3.7x return on investment, with top performers getting like a 10x return. So this means you get paid a lot of money and it's extremely easy to get clients results. So people who are implementing AI are hitting 150% higher revenue growth than their competitors. Over double. 75% of the companies will fall behind permanently if they don't act now. So what that means is you either move now or you're going bankrupt. AI is growing 120% year over year. The first mover advantage is going to last about 12 to 18 months. Companies are desperate for AI implementation, but don't have the expertise to execute it, creating a once in a generation arbitrage opportunity for people who can bridge this gap. The question isn't whether the AI revolution is going to create wealth, it's whether you'll be positioned to capture it or watch others claim what could have been yours. So the choice is simple. It's either enter the AI agency market right now while there's a premium pricing and low competition, or spend the next decade wondering what might have been while you watch others build generational wealth when you could have been doing it yourself. So if you don't do this, not only are you missing the boat, but your current skill level becomes progressively more and more useless until nobody will pay you for anything. Imagine right now if you didn't know how to use the internet. That's what this is going to be like in 3 years, not 23. You have to do this. Here's how an AI-assisted agency works and exactly what you sell when you do this business model. So an AI-assisted agency is where you sell proven agency offers. So it's things that businesses already buy every day. It's just fulfilled faster and cheaper and at a 10 times higher margin using AI, right? So here's why this model is unbeatable. It's what actually works. So you're not inventing a new offer with no market demand. You're selling email marketing, content, ads, funnels, outreach, offers that will never go out of demand. We just show you how to use AI to fulfill 90% of it. You don't need to hire. AI does 90% of the work, so you don't need to hire a bunch of people to scale. 80% gross profit margins are normal, so you don't need to spend hundreds of hours of training to write winning ads, funnels, content, or do lead gen. So before, it took hundreds of hours to actually get good at this. Now you just use some pre-trained context profiles and immediately spit out assets on par with $10,000 per hour consultants. It's recurring retainers. It's not one-off projects. Most AI business models people teach are one-off projects where it's like a build and release. This doesn't make sense because then the value of a client caps out at like 5K instead of 30K or 50K. This gets you recurring payments, not just one-off projects. You get results fast. We've already pre-trained AI systems and workflows that are immediately capable of getting client results, even if you've never done this specific service before in your life. It just spits it out just like that. It's actually easy to sell. We already have all the lead gen systems, scripts, and sales assets to sell these offers. You're not selling AI. You're selling results. They just happen to be facilitated with AI. You get what I'm saying? So here's the bottom line. If you want to sell something that people already buy, fulfill it at 80% gross margins with almost no manual work, and scale without needing to hire a big team or burning out, then an AI-assisted agency is the only model that makes sense. So what you're doing is you're just using AI to dominate proven markets. So here's just some examples of offers you'll sell. VSL funnel build outs. For instance, 3 to 15K setup fees and 3 to 10K a month plus 10% gross revenue share. We have clients who are actively selling these offers for this amount of money. So I'm not just like pulling this out of nowhere, and you'll see them towards the end. In some of the interviews, if you happen to check out my YouTube channel, our clients actively sell these kinds of things, right? So low ticket funnel build outs, 3 to 15K setup fees or 3 to 10K a month plus 10% gross revenue share. Webinar funnel build outs, 5 to 15K setup fees, 3 to 10K a month plus 10% gross revenue share. AI lead gen, 2 to 5K a month retainers, and then $300 to $500 per call generated. Email marketing management, 3 to 5K a month plus revenue share. AI automation build outs, 5 to 15K setup fees and 2 to 4K a month maintenance fees. Content marketing, 3 to 10K a month retainers. Ecom, email and SMS marketing, 3 to 8K a month retainers. And there's dozens of more of these. There's dozens of possible iterations of things that we help you sell and show you exactly how to do so. So here's how we help you automate client fulfillment. And this is important because if you've never done the specific business model before, you might be scared about like, well, what exactly am I selling to the client? Like, how do I actually fulfill it? We help you do this. We help you automate this even if you've never done it before. So let me visualize this for you with just one example offer. Let's say, as an example, you're selling a low ticket funnel build out plus advertising for it. Here would be the deliverables associated with that offer, right? Funnel build out. So landing page setup, landing page design, landing page copy, VSL scripting, VSL editing, ad scripting, ad video editing, opt-in emails, main product creation, order bump product creation, thank you pages, thank you page breakout videos, post-call booking emails, automations, ad pixel setup, ads management, and media buying, and post-purchase email flows. Now, you probably saw all of this and you're like, I don't know how to do any of that, Daniel. How am I going to sit here and sell this to a client and get the client a result? Like, I've never done any of that before. Okay, we automate this by giving you access to pre-trained and pre-prompted and pre-created AI tools plus templates that let you write the ad scripts, write VSL scripts, create full funnels, write sales pages, design pages, setup pages, create digital projects, write email flows, etc. The premise here is that it used to take hundreds of hours to both actually learn how to do this stuff and actually fulfill this stuff. Our tools and processes cut this time requirement down dramatically, making it so you can start with absolutely zero experience. You'll just see how to do all of this, even if you've never done it before, and automate 90% of its creation with AI. It's completely absurd what you were able to do with the correct tools with AI. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have done this all before. We will just teach you how and show you how to create it, just like that. This is why it's so completely absurd. Here's just a list of some tools we have, and we have many, many, many tools. Funnel strategy agent. So it performs deep research on a client's offer and crafts documents that act as the base of funnel creation structure. Multi-platform content factories, converts interviews into content for every single platform. Sales page agents, conducts market research and writes full sales pages. Email sequence agent, webinar funnel generator, VSL generator, offer creation agent, sales call analyzer, cold email script writer, landing page copywriter, social media researcher, and ad script agent, client onboarding agent, and dozens more. You get access when you work with us to every single one of these already pre-built and made for you so that you can fulfill for clients for these offers, even if you have never done it before ever in your life. And the quality will be sufficiently good to actually get the client's results without you having spent hundreds or thousands of hours to become an expert. It is completely insane what you can do when you're given the correct tools. And this is why this opportunity is so important to capitalize on now, because you have never been able to do this before and you do not have a really large window to actually execute upon it and get a true, deep competitive advantage. It is insane. Let's talk about expected results, our offer, and the investment. So how fast are you going to get results? What's going to happen on a week-by-week basis? So here's an exact breakdown of what's going to happen. A general gist of what will occur when you begin working with us. Phase one is foundations. Is the first 7 days of you being involved with us. You're going to learn the foundations of AI. So you'll learn how to actually use all the necessary AI tools. You're going to access to all logins and tools. So we'll help you set up all your accounts, get access to all the tools you need, including Client Ascension AI with a bunch of our tools. You're going to select your business model. So we'll show you all the prepackaged offers available to sell and recommend one to you. And then done for you website and contract templates. We'll build your whole website and give you client contract templates. Phase 2 will be your service delivery build out. So days 7 to 14. You're going to develop your offer and copy product workflows into your business. So each business model is accompanied by a set of pre-built workflows and automations that you would sell within your product, like fulfillment mechanism. You'll be given access to all the workflows along with tutorials, SOPs, and one-on-one support on how to implement and execute them and develop your offer and pricing packages. So we've already done the work for you here. And we're just going to guide you on exactly how to structure your offer, choose your niche, what to include in your deliverables, and how to price your services ranging from 3 to 10K a month. We're going to help you implement the onboarding system. So you're basically just going to copy and paste our pre-built onboarding client management systems directly into your business. Phase 3, AI client acquisition system build out. We're going to have it done for you, cold email setup for you. So we own a top 5 cold email software in the world called ListKit, where we've done this for over 1,100 different businesses. So you're going to get one of that. Cold email tech setup, domains, email accounts, private sending infrastructure, verified legally sending platform. We're going to write your cold email scripts with you. We're going to help you launch the campaign. We're going to give you an AI SDR that books the meetings for you. And then you're going to have calls booked. Ideally, in this days 14 to 30 range, you'll start having your calls booked. So phase 4 is closing clients, sales assets. Each business model comes with pre-made sales decks for sales assets that allowed even complete beginners with no sales experience to sell $3,000 to $10,000 per month AI offers. So these sales assets fully walk through the value proposition, unique selling propositions, deliverables, and ROI calculators for your service to the client. So it's basically you just following a deck of how to sell this specific offer that we've helped you go into. Obviously, we'll give you some one-on-one deal help. So you'll probably need some help getting some deals over the line in the beginning. There may be follow-up material, questions you don't have the answers to, or positioning questions you want help on. We will personally be helping you push deals over the line to get you wins as fast as possible. Then we'll place a salesperson inside your business to actually close the deals for you. Phase 5 is scaling up. So day 60 to 90, help you automate your backend operations. So we'll plug in AI workflows for client onboarding, weekly reporting, success check-ins, so you don't need to manually manage client comms or tasks. Your time will be spent on front end of the business, growing revenue, not babysitting fulfillment. We're going to help you develop, upsell, and cross-sell offers by licensing our AI system. So you're going to be increasing your LTV by selling clients multiple different offers. So therefore, you have licensing access to everything that we have built and all the offers that we've created. So we'll just give you the tools to execute the actual fulfillment for additional offers that you upsell to clients. Done for you operators placements. You probably want someone to help you come operate the business. So if you want to scale past 30 to 50K a month, you likely need help. We'll show you exactly how to bring in low cost overseas VAs, onboard them properly, and assign them your client work using AI systems so you stay out of the weeds. Or if you prefer to stay solo, we'll help you make sure it's scalable without a team. Phase 6 is scaling with ads. So that's days 90 plus. We'll build your entire VSL funnel. We'll script and edit your ads, and we'll launch and monitor campaigns with you. So what is the pricing for working with us? So we have 3 different tiers of packages that include different levels of support, service, access, and deliverables to us. They range from 4 to 5-figure investments. Therefore, this opportunity and product is only for you if you're prepared to invest 4 or 5 figures, right? If this isn't you yet, that's completely fine. I just don't want either of us wasting our time when you hop on a call with us and you're surprised at the price. It's either 4 or 5 figures, depending on what level of access, support, and deliverables you want from us. And we'll walk you through each of those. So what is our guarantee? We have a 60-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not happy with the level of support you've been given, you can get a full refund within 60 days. You just need to actually participate in the program. So what does that mean? It means that we need you to actually consume the content, show up to the calls with us, and implement the material. This is just to avoid refund abuse where you buy, you take our IP and then leave without even try. You have to actually try. And obviously, if you came in and you do your best and you got 0 results in any capacity whatsoever, of course I'm going to give you a refund. But if you come in, you don't do anything, that's the gist. So let's talk about some case studies. You're probably wondering, can this actually work for me? Over the last few years, we've helped over 20,000 agency owners and personally coached over 1,200 of them. Many of them were stuck doing all the client work themselves. Dozens of them started at 0. And hundreds of them have reached 6 figures at 70 to 80% gross margin. So what's different now is the leverage. AI allows you to automate the fulfillment work that used to burn people out. So what took hundreds of hours of training now only takes a couple dozen total. So what you'll see here are just some embeds of the case studies I have on my YouTube channel. So we got Eamon 132K a month, Max 150K a month, Davi 200K a month, Andy 500K a month, George 100K a month, Sam 70K a month, Munir, Hisham, and Peter 50K a month, Sasha 50K a month, Ryan 25K a month, Abby 16 clients in 30 days, Adam Hamden 32K a month, Adam Rem 40K a month, Dan 30K a month, Jacques 27K a month, Demania 18K a month, Evan 100K a month, Raphael 50K a month, Greg 30K a month. And if you went onto my YouTube channel, you could see that we're constantly posting new interviews with all the people who are continuing to get results with us. Here's just some screenshots. Philip 48.5K in June. Here's Corey with a 30,000 a month, George 100K a month, John hitting 200K, Justice 25K closed in 24 hours, Travis 12,300 collected in a day, and just a whole bunch of screenshots of people getting a whole lot of results inside this program. So here's how you can get started. That's all you need to hear. Go ahead and click the schedule call button below. So you're going to fill out a quick application before booking a demo with our team. It's not a high pressure sales call or anything like that. We have no incentive to sell you anything that isn't going to help you because I prefer to keep a reputation high. As you can see here, we have over 200 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. So here's what we're going to do in the call. We're going to show you the inside of the program and everything in it, all of our AI tools, what exactly you get access to, the exact investment amounts for each package, and then answer any questions you have after. after. So you can make a decision at the end of that call if you want to be a part of that or not. Either way, there's no worries. With that being said, click the button below, schedule a call, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.